doing good stuff up here. Y'all show some love for Mr. Jeremy, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Skip. I like Skip. I don't think he looks like a used car salesman or anything. He looks more like one of those old-timey reporter guys running around with like a little notepad, trying to get the inside scoop. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so I'm going to bring the mood way down. Way down. So, back in January, I lost my sister. I know, sad, right? Anyway, she had Lewy body dementia, and if that sounds familiar at all, that's what Robin Williams had. It's kind of like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's had a little fuck baby, and it's not pretty. And after watching what it did to my nephews, it was, anyway, I don't blame Robin Williams for checking out early. It was bad. But so I would like to thank right now, just for a minute, Mesquite Street. We didn't have a funeral for my sister at all. We actually donated her body to science. So
Nice.
donate your organs, donate your body. So we didn't even have a burial, cremation, nothing. But somehow Mesquite Street was able to get my sister here the past 2 weeks. So she's a little shy, but she's gonna say hello. Don't fall over. You're okay. You're all right. Anyway, so it's nice of my sister. She's never saw me do comedy. She's a big fan of live comedy and live music. I always knew where she was on Wednesday nights. She was always watching somebody. But anyway, do we got any kids? Anybody got any kids? Not in like a Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump kind of way. I'm just like in general, if you can have some kids. I'm going to talk about kids. Kids are great. A little butter, a little barbecue sauce, you grill them just right. You got to make sure you get a good sear on both sides though, so that you get that crisp bite before you get to the juicy bits. Oh, so good. I can't eat a whole one anymore. I think kids are getting fattier these days. So anyway, I'm on a statin now, so my cholesterol's getting way better, so maybe I can finish a full kid sometime. But anyway, I've got 2 kids. Got a beautiful, sweet little girl. She's amazing. She says to me the other day, I picked her up from school, and she had a particularly bad day at school. I remember she says, I would swim in the ocean way more if I was a shark. I was like, I would fly over the ocean way more if I was a pelican. And it seemed like a normal conversation, but I just want to talk about pelicans for a second. Anyone look at a pelican lately? Anyone ever look at a pelican? They look like the most huggable birds ever. Like they've got that perfect football-shaped body, and then they got that beak that would just lay over your shoulder, and they'd put their head up next to your head, and they'd be like, "Oh, I love you, pelican." Be like, "I love you too," and then it would like embrace you with those wings. It'd be like being swaddled by an angel. At least that's in my head. My daughter says that it would eat me. So, but I also have a son. He's not my biological son, but that's cool because he's not a biological boy either. So, but we love him. We love him all the same. It's my wife's fault. She keeps adopting all of my daughter's friends. Every time I turn around, she's like, "Oh, look at this defective child. This is now ours." I'm like, "Oh, great. Do you want some hockey tickets?" That's how I bribe children. Not like in a creepy way though. My buddy came tonight. It's not Joe Biden. It's Donald Trump that likes the little ones. Okay, and like that whole Anyway, the whole premise to the joke of do you have any kids? Every comedian I've heard ever has done a bit like that. So there's got to be a cave drawing somewhere of a guy just grunting and going. So like, do you have any kids? But again, not in a creepy way. I'm not selling kids. I'm not buying kids. There's no transaction. We are not having a transaction for children. Okay. Are you guys at college? Where do you guys go? TAM UCC? Are you theater kids? chance? No? Okay, cool. You look like theater kids, that's why I asked. I can recognize them usually. Anyway, that's my time. Skip, you want to get up here? All right.
Great job. Y'all show some love for Jeremy, ladies and gentlemen.